So let's start with today's super quick and delicious Bhajani Thalipeeth recipe. Now I'm using 200 grams of a ready-made Thalipeeth flour. I like to use the Capra brand. It's really good and you don't have to add anything except 2 large onions that I've chopped fine. Now keep your pan. I'm using a iron heavy pan that I use for my dosas. I've kept it on to preheat, and I'm just going to add 2 tablespoons of curd or dahi. Now mix all of this really nicely and well together. And I'm just going to add a little water at a time. So in total I used about 1/4 cup of water, but go very slow on the water. Add a little at a time, maybe about like 4 tablespoons at a time, and just keep kneading the dough. We do want to get a nice thick dough, but not like a chapati or puri dough. But it has to be nice and thick, not too watery and not too dry either. So in total, I think 1/4 cup of water should be enough. After mixing everything, just set it aside just for 5 minutes. Now here I'm going to be making the thali pit. So here I have some water. I've taken butter paper. I like to use butter paper. It works really well. And the mixture, here I have my iron pan heating. Now what I do is I just dip my fingertips in the water a little and just apply it on the paper. Then I take a line-sized ball of the dough and I just make it into a nice smooth round like a laddu, and then I just press it down on the paper and I just flatten it out as much as I can. So keep dipping your fingers in the water and just keep spreading it out and make it as thin as possible, and just see that the edges are all in that it becomes a nice round circle. So even out the edges as you go by, and then just make a hole in the center since the thali pit has this kind of a shape. And now just invert the paper like this and just peel off the butter paper. You can reuse this for all of the thali pits. And then I'm just going to add just a little bit of ghee, or you can even go with oil. I like adding ghee to my thali pit. So just drizzle a little bit of ghee just all around it, and then let it heat up and cook till it's nice and golden brown on both sides. So here I've made another one too. It's super simple and really easy. And once it's nice and golden brown, just flip it onto the other side and make let the other side also cook well and become nice and crispy and golden brown in color. Now this is really a kind of a meal that I go to when I'm not in the mood of really making some elaborate dish. So I always have at least 2 packets of thali pit in my house, and in my pantry rather. And if I don't make this, then I go to make mokar bhajani. I have a recipe for that. I will leave a link below. So these are like really good favorites, and they're light meals, and you don't have to do anything extra. It's just all in one. You don't have to add anything much. And in this way, just keep frying them till they're nice and golden brown. I think with 1 packet, I get almost about 10 medium-sized thali pit. So they should look like this, nice and dark and golden brown in color. And I like to serve them with some chilled dahi or curd or yogurt. It's amazing. So just try out this recipe, guys. It's delicious. And I'll catch you in my next video. Bye. This is Akshita signing off. Take care.